Candy, better known as the Candy Coated Sims here on YouTube, and we are back with another small but short video. I have been working on this build since yesterday morning at 2 a.m. and I wanted to show you guys exactly what I did and what I was thinking. So here we are, we're looking at the front of the build, and this is um, the parking lot. It's kind of empty, but like I really didn't know what to put out in front. But I did make, some parking spaces, put a couple of decoy cars out there, some planter boxes, and a couple of trash cans. And you'll notice something like I used the wall decals in the pictures from the baby's room to make the storefront its own little sign without having to like make a sign. I thought it turned out pretty cute. But yeah, this is the front. And over here you'll see um this is like the display. This is like the display. So we have the toddler bed, we have the little unicorn decoy. I used the party kit to get the balloons, like grand opening type deal. Um we have a little bed down here. This is a crib. We have these pictures, a little ladybug and a little dinosaur because it can be for both girl or boy. And then over here, I went different. I used this little lady decal. I don't know. And I did a pink high chair and a pink um, toddler potty seat. And then down here, I stuck with the blue and I did a changing table. Now, I did do one with a trash can in it, but because it's kind of small, it wouldn't let me keep it, so I had to delete it. And then up front, you'll see that I added these, like, I guess you want to call like covers for windows. You know how at bakeries they have um, these, I don't know what they're called, the awning. Okay, yeah, so you know how they have those. These are the awnings. And so, like, yeah, this is the front of the building. And then let me take you to the back. This is the back of the building. I like it. It turned out pretty good. Um, as you can see, this is a store for children and infants. I didn't do teens or adults. I was looking for something that would add in for children. Like, now I don't know how this is gonna function because I have not player tested this, and you might have to make some changes if you decide to download it. But I thought it was kind of cute. I don't know. Like, I built the entire thing. Everything in here is my design, my idea. I did go to the gallery and get inspiration, but then once I got inspiration, I set everything up the way I wanted it. So yeah, it turned out really nice if you ask me. So let's go downstairs first. I'll take you downstairs in. And so when you come in, you're greeted at the door with, you know, a little table, a little sign that says, I guess welcome, or, come on in. And so right here you see you have a bunch of baby toys, you have a couple of supplies, you have a little gift basket. Say if your sim is going to a baby shower and they needed to get a gift, there you have it. You have that, right? Let's pan over here to the right. And so over here, let me put the walls up so I can show you the wallpaper. Over here we have the children's section for the older kids. I decided to make this like more of a toy area, and like an area where they could experiment and, s- I call it the bougie kid, the bougie children's place. But like, I think it like works. I use a lot of different items from different packs that we had. And then I just thought it was so cute. So I used a bear from each little bear that we had. And I just made this platform. It took me a while. I figured out how to do it, but I made a platform and I was able to do this. I thought that was really cute. And then I lined up some violins, a butterfly catching kit, a couple of toy boxes. I was going to do doll houses, but they were too big. And then over here, we have the toys. These are all the little toys that the kids can pick from and buy. I try to do a toy from each toy that we had. I try to do as much as I could. Yeah, these are the little toys. I picked different colors just to give it a vibe. Oh, and I wanted to show you like with this is not even an actual window. This is so you remember when we got the update? This is from that glass update because I couldn't find a window that would go in there, so I used glass. Yeah. Yeah, I used the seamless glass wall on both. And then yeah, upstairs I used the seamless glass wall, but here I used the let there be more light window frames and the banister with the balloons, cute stuff, cute stuff. Oops. Then we just got a basic door. Welcome. I'm not sure if they'll be able to walk up these little entryway for steps because the Sims, they act like they can't maneuver, but we shall see, right? Okay, back to the tour. So over here we have a bathroom. This is the women's bathroom. You do your duty. You got soap, a towel, sink, mirror, a baby changing station, diaper pill. I wanted to put a toddler chair in here, but I wasn't sure about it, so I just left that empty. And I just decided like if your toddlers need to use the restroom, um, if you decide to add this, you could put a toddler chair in there for them, and you can make it to where you know they can use the restroom. And then over here, this is the front desk area. This is like the cashier area. I didn't do much to this. I just gave them a cash register. And so back here, I was like, you know what? Let's put some stuff back here that they might deem expensive. And since it's bougie, I took the pictures from the Lux kit that Zerelia did. I took those pictures and I just added them to the back of the wall. I thought that was too cute. And like it goes with the gold trim and with the wallpaper. So imagine your sim working back here. I did half walls for this. Imagine your sim working back here and nobody behind the counter. This is all the more expensive items. So you got a couple of little dolls back here. You got a marble set. You have a rare bear back here, a rare large stuffed animal. A couple more dolls. You have a kit on display. And then you have Sandy back here. She's also rare collective. You have these already pre-made baby shower diaper bags ready, and you have this expensive little lamp that comes. So I thought that was kind of cute. I thought it looked tasteful. It looks expensive. That was the vibe I was going for. Right here, I used the kit where we got the baby stuff. Um, Now forgive me, I might not know everything, but I thought this was too cute. I put two of these up here by the registers, because sometimes you might want it for aesthetics. So you can have your sim come in here and buy one of these. It already looks like it has toys in it. Get it for the aesthetics, and there you go. Boom. Nice and easy, right? Cute. And like I said, I did a drawing table over here and I did a little science lab over here. So yeah. I'm thinking like this chandelier right here might have to be moved. So we'll just do that. And yeah, I thought this turned out really cute. Now, over on the other side, this is where the baby side is, where you get all your baby furniture. So I did like a little theme, you guys. Um, from that baby kit again, I matched this green up, and I even did the little the mobile, and I matched the green up or whatever. Now they didn't have a green bassinet. They did, but it was green and gold, and it was a dark green. It was kind of weird. So I just did like this. So I matched it up. I put a little bear in here. Now your Sims, they could come in and buy the whole set. And yeah, I just thought that was really cute. And then I did um from the fairy pack, I did their set and I matched it up again. You have the crib, the toddler bed, and the bassinet. Also, with the fairy set, you get a bonus. You get a bonus item. You get the acorn toy box. Very cute. It will go so cute with this. And then over here, um I did just like a basic set, nothing too fancy. But you have the same potty seat from the window. It's just in a different color. And I decided to go orange and black here because I just was like, why not? Like I never see people use those colors. But I thought that was super cute. And I was like, why not? You can get a couple of high chairs, you can get some play mats, They have the changing table to go with the nursery set over here. And then they also have the changing table to go with the regular set. Plus this cute little bear, this little possum, he matches. So right? Get into it, vibes. And yeah. I just thought, why not? I wanted to build this for a long time, but I was lacking the confidence and I really didn't know if I could pull it off. So, yeah, there's that. Let's go upstairs. Well, this is the men's bathroom. It's the same as the women's bathroom. You got a couple of plants, you got a changing table, toilet, soap, paper. Only thing difference about it is with the cribs, I had to extend out the platform, and so I had to put the door closer over here. So I wonder if that's gonna work. Like I said, I haven't player tested it. This is just something that I wanted to build. Um, in my personal opinion, is this lot really is aesthetics. If you ask me, since I didn't test it, I would consider this aesthetics, and you could use this lot for storytelling to be like, oh, well, you know, I got a rich sim or I got a poor sim and they stopped in here and maybe they were having a baby and they thought maybe they could afford something out of here and come to find out you got to have a little money to shop here, right? Or maybe you don't. I mean, if you download the lot, you can most definitely change it up to your liking. You could actually make it in an entirely different lot if you wanted to, right? So this is the upstairs. We'll start over here first. So I call it the bougie children's place because the parents, like I figure you're having a baby with your sim, right? and maybe you have some other children, they're at school. So you come up here. This is a place where you could come, do some shopping, look through the catalog, pick out the furniture pieces you want, order them in the colors you want, come upstairs, and boom, you have coffee and tea with desserts, right? Coffee and tea with desserts. You got a coffee bar right here. You can get a couple of croissants. They got their signs up for the bubble tea, the mango, the strawberry. Um, I'm not exactly sure what that one is. And then the bubble bliss, and then you could have them order you a pizza. They got a mixing machine here. They got dough. They got the weigher. They can make you a small pizza to go, right? Get lunch while you're here. And then with this, like also, like I said, you could excuse me. Like I said, you could come over here and pick out of this little bakery bar and get you like some cake or crumble. I don't think this is crumble. Fruit cobbler, some bread pudding, cheesecake, just like some Rice Krispie treats. Have this here too. Maybe you brought a child with you, and so they have the option where like you can bring your child in and they can make their own lollipops. They can make their own set of lollipops, right? They have a sink back here. They have the signs up. This is the coffee. I thought this was too cute. I got this off the gallery. This is the coffee, more coffee because this is the coffee side. Get your coffee on. And then they got a menu, like if you wanted to order like anything special made to go, whatever you could. Like I'm fixing stuff, guys. Sorry. But yeah, I thought that was super cute. And then like I did something totally different. So you see these chairs right here? Doesn't this give bougie? Yes. So I did these chairs with like the gold beige trim and the black tables. Like I went for black here. And then I did this rug from the Lux kit. Look at that. Aesthetics, right? Okay. Come through. And then on the wall back here, if you have your infant or toddler with you, I did the regular bistro chairs and I just did like a black high chair. Cute, right? Showing off more of the product that we have downstairs. There's another little menu back here. It's for specialty items, right? And then these little croissants in the window just lets you know, hey, this is a place where I could come sit and eat. And not only do you have to come here to shop, you could come here and use the internet. It's kind of like an internet cafe too, as well. Just a place to come and relax. It's not too loud. It's not a lot of traffic here. They got a couple of seats here and there. Bring a friend. Just relax. And so on the other side, I did this. I put out a bakery sign leading to the bakery, right? And then I did the bubble tea. My voice is going. Excuse me, guys. I did the bubble tea sign so that they would know there's tea and croissants. Okay. I did a couple of plants by the windows. I did this little chair here. They got a drink tray. Now, this is for aesthetic, but you could also use the any drink tray that we have in the game that's functional. You could use any one of those and put that here and have the staff restock it. Like I said, hire some vendors. They will come up here and work. I'm pretty sure. And then over here, I have a little lounge area for the moms. Like if it's cold outside, they got this huge fireplace. The couches are set kind of far apart. We're not sitting on top of each other. We can relax. And then you have more of those beautiful pictures, more of those beautiful, gorgeous pictures from the Lux kit. Okay, get into it, letting us know this is a mom type vibe here. Okay, mom with money. And then they have this picture frame TV if they wanted to watch TV. Now, like, I was thinking to put a playmat up here somewhere, but like, this is the middle of the floor, so I wasn't sure. I was thinking to put a playmat up here. This is the middle of the floor, but I was not sure. And yeah, a little vibe. And then, like, just wait till we get over here, you guys. And then we have a table, like, say if you did bring your child here and you guys just got done shopping, you need to take a little break, kid gotta do some homework. Here you go. You got some tables. You can sit down, bring your laptop, vibe out. And I used the wallpaper from what is this wallpaper came from, I believe, the pack where we got the butlers. Yes, this is where this came from. And then back over here, we have this area. Let me pull that out of the thing. Again, we have a whole vibe. Look at this. She just gives, relax, I belong here. And then over here, we have this area. We have Coach. Guys, we got Coach in the game. So I set this up, using business and hobbies. They got Coach purses for the moms that come that decide, hey, I want to spend money not only just on my kid, but I want to get me a new bag. I want to do for myself. And Coach, they got Coach got their signature makeup. They have their signature perfumes, deodorants, body sprays, whatever may have you, cologne for your husband. You could buy a little cute statue piece for your house, or you can get a cute little lamp, just vibe out, And the Coach girls at the cashiers, they always are willing to talk. So the cashiers are always willing to talk and help. So yeah, get you a couple of candles, just little things for the house, little knickknacks here and there. Get you a new a powder bowl or whatever you want to call it. And then they have, this right here. This gives, right? This gives luxury. This gives luxury. So cute. And then they have a little chair. And Coach, they said, baby girl, if you're going to travel, travel in style. Let me take that wall down. Travel in style. So we got you covered. We got a traveling bag for you. You could put your uh you can hang your little coats up in there. It comes with a zipper thing. Snap 'em in, feel secure. We got something to protect your brand new bag when you're traveling. You know, we give you a couple of extra cases for your perfumes, your lotions, your this, that, what may have you, just a vibe, right? But anyway, guys, this is the lot. I hope you guys like it. We got this little llama up here, and he bougie. Bougie. We got a little bench so you can sit down if you needed to sit down. Only thing I didn't add was railing. I added it to the stairs, but I really didn't know how to add it like around. And sometimes that takes up space, and so I just did it this way. But yes, this is the build, you guys. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you download it. I hope that you use it for whatever you want to use it for. It's rare, that we get retail lots or things like that. And it's a good way to show off s- a space in the game. I think this is a 30 by 20 lot. This is a 30 by 20 lot. The value is only $67,793 only. And then I added these lot traits: fast internet, homey, and sunny aspects. So, they're going to feel energetic while they're here. They're going to be comfortable while they're here. They might even learn a couple of skills. And they'll be able to use their phone and not have trouble with the internet services or anything like that. And then, like I said, let me show you the backyard. I mean, the back. You could actually take it a step further and add a little playground equipment back here. I wonder if you could put that stuff on sale too, right? Put some playground equipment back here. Why not? Put it on a 40 by 30 lot and say, look, we sell playground equipment. And then when your Sims get home, or when you're in build buy mode, wherever you're doing, there you have it. They can order from the catalog. Oh, we seen this at the store. Let's order from the catalog. That's, in my opinion, that's how you do some good storytelling. But I didn't even give my intro, you guys. My name is Candy. I go by the Candy Code of Sims here on YouTube. I hope you guys are having a beautiful, wonderful, blessed day wherever you are in the world. I hope you enjoy this video. Sit back, relax, and vibe out with me. Um, this was the first time I've ever built a retail lot, so I hope that you guys enjoy it. Um, if you do download it, you could I don't know. If you do download it, upload it to the gallery. I want to see. I guess you could hashtag it as Candy and my gallery ID. Let me save this for you guys so you have it. I'm gonna upload it to the gallery. Let me save the lot. Oh, and check this out. So I kind of story tell at in the description with what I got going on. Learn from everybody else. Infants, kids, toddlers, the perfect place for toys, decor, and more. Relax upstairs. Relax upstairs. We have an entire mom slash dad's coffee, tea, and dessert bar, plus free Wi-Fi. So come on by, order your furniture from our large variety catalog, and remember, we're bougie here. And then at the bottom, I did put in a reminder. You could set this as a retail store, or you could take some of that space, give your sim a small apartment, and set it as a small business, a couple of small businesses. Who knows? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for stopping in. I'm gonna upload this to the gallery. Yes, we're gonna overwrite it. Now let's see if it's on the gallery. This is my gallery ID, Candy M86. And there you have it. It's right here on the gallery. All right, guys. Thanks for stopping in. Have a great, beautiful day. Bye bye.